I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the GameGrumps.
Oh, welcome everybody. We have returned to finish Phoenix Wright.
Truly.
We remember nothing. I have no idea who these people are or what they sound like.
Well, he was like, brr, 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 brr. That's how you did him.
That's right, because Edgeworth was accused of murder.
Yes.
Because he was the only other person in the boat.
And he's being a little wiener about it right now. He's
Edgeworth is?
Yeah, I did it.
He's being weird. He's definitely being weird. Yes, and Karma was assigned to the case. And you're defending Edgeworth, is that correct?
Yes, because Edgeworth is a good boy.
Okay.
And he's our lover.
But you're still in the... But you're still on the same side. You're still on the prosecutorial side of the courtroom. They just didn't want to bother to draw new mirrored images.
No, he's prosecuting, and you're defending.
Yeah, but aren't you usually the prosecutor?
No.
Oh no, you're usually defense.
We're always the defense.
You're right. You're right.
I'm an attorney. It's not ace prosecutor. It's ace attorney.
An attorney can't be a prosecutor?
Sure they can. Let's continue.
All right. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him.
Snap.
Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. And Little Orphan Annie is... Order, order, order. I will have order. So help me God.
Chips and salsa.
Well, Judge.
Mm-hmm.
The evidence is... decisive. I have very little doubt about this case.
Uh-oh.
Very well, this court finds the defendant...
Whoa! Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination?
No.
You stupid bitch. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty.
Do they?
I'll read from the list. Guilty, 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 guilty. 995 to go. Or... do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
Yeah.
Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness.
Oh boy.
You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions.
Yeah, sure.
And I will grab my sleeve. You will fail to find anything.
Snap.
Snap. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court, you know.
I guess I understand.
You don't.
Well, what are you going to do?
Hold myself in contempt of court.
Do you really think there was a contradiction with her facts and testimony?
I don't remember what it was, but yes. I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything.
Gulp.
Good luck. Right, let's take him on.
You hear that? I thought her testimony was perfect. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
I love sake. Hello. Oh, didn't I give her,
It was Christmas Eve,
That's
just
exactly
after
right.
midnight, I reckon. I was in my car.
Well, yeah, whatever, I'll just...
A car?
Why were you camping there anyway?
Why would you have a car in modern society?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
No. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning.
No.
Objection sustained. wait now. I'm the one who says that. Well then, say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Oh boy.
I heard this bang come up from the lake.
Hot.
So, you weren't looking at the lake at that time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Irk.
When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat.
Tell me more.
2 gents in a boat. That sounds delicious.
Could you clearly see the 2 men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Yes. It is clear enough for me. Dang it. Wait a second.
Clear enough to object!
I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men.
Oh yeah, because the camera goes off by itself.
Yeah.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradiction.
I don't know,
This
it
guy's
seemed like I
such
was
a
getting
tool.
somewhere. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
Then there was another bang.
And? Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
Objection. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Snap! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you.
Aw.
He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? To win the case? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Yeah? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
What does that mean?
That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full.
Oomph!
No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. Boy, this judge sucks.
Oh, great. Oh.
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright.
But I didn't get to...
It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
Well, I
I guess
don't
you
know
only
about
get
that.
like 3 or 4 of them.
Well, I can press as much as I want. I guess
Ah.
it's because I pressed the last one.
But, oh, that's you.
But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts.
Hot.
You don't want to be penalized, do you?
No!
By holding you in contempt of court!
Oh, snap!
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately.
Well, I don't want to do that. I want to hang out with my friends.
Understood.
Yes? Uh-huh.
Nick! Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. Like the kind of fish you could pull out of a lake where someone got shot.
I know what you mean. But, if I can't say anything, what can I do?
If I don't have anything nice to say, I shouldn't say anything. I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment.
What? No.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Whoa. Was it...
Who was that?
It was me.
Maya!
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
Damn, dude, chill.
No, I do not. Lotta Hart,
Yes?
your testimony stinks.
Man, I don't judge my testimony over here on dang old diggity-doo.
It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake.
Oh, snap.
It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, snap.
Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. I want the truth. I want the truth.
You wouldn't want to be penalized.
Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? For really and for truly? Did you see him fire the pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta!
What's the big deal treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it, I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. No. No!
No!
Wait.
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong. Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Ms. Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth! That was not in the testimony! That changes her testimony and I have a right to cross-examine her again!
Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
And no you don't.
No! I'm sorry, Mr. Von
Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am!
I'm so confused!
I know you are, but what am I?
If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me! An underage girl!
Tempting. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Okay! Nick! I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya!
More like bye. See ya.
Peh, I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
Been eating marbles all day. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here, or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Oh. Okay. That last statement.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat with Mr. Edgeworth.
If is there anything I can present? Or?
I mean, that's the...
I mean, there's this photo.
Yeah, I guess you could say that you can't see that clear as day.
Yeah. Ooh. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
Well, what? You got what?
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
What is this on Mr. Edgeworth's head?
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Ms. Hart.
So?
This picture...
Yes, the visibility that day was so-so.
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even I could not capture the faces of the men on this boat. Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
Many on his head.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Bitch, please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself!
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
I don't want to talk about it. Of course, I said I could, and I mean I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Say no problem. You stupid.
You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
I don't have anything about binoculars in here.
Yeah, maybe the overhead view of the lake.
This one better be good. Okay. It was a cold night. The mist was thick as grits. Got back in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Binoculars with me. Alright, let's see what you got there. Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned...
So noculars that have sex with both men and women?
That's correct. They're a bi icon. Yesterday you mentioned
that you were... sorry. That you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that?
They were close stars.
Goo! They were celebrities who were all murdering each other. Shooting stars.
I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera's irrelevant to this case.
I don't think so. You can't say that for certain.
I just did.
But next time on GameGrumps,
Oh!
we'll be able to say all kinds of things for certain.
Yeah! Oh, baby, we're back in the swing of things.
Yeah, baby.
Let's do it!